and I'm gonna start recording. Here we go. So I can post it on the internet. Close your eyes, first finger and the thumb. The idea is to give a little variations so we have more spiritual depth into Tummo meditation. The process will remain the same. We're gonna take deep breaths, bend our head, raise the rectal muscles, and imagine small fire. We're gonna go through various chakras. We're gonna go through the path Mahavir would have taken when he went within. As we all know, Mahavir came into the spiritual scene when the idol worship, ritualisms, and caste system, everything was so rampant. He rebelled against all of that. He rejected the idea of God itself, which was a very bold move in those days. He rejected the idea, he went within. That was the path he chose. He chose the path of dhyan, meditation. And he reached to the very high levels of spirituality. And he gave out, he understood, he grasped, explored, and then revealed a lot of secrets which are hidden within each and every person. He made each person God. He said, there is a God within all of you. Everyone can be a Paramatma. You are a Jivatma, you can be Antaratma, and you can be Paramatma. Each one is entitled to this infinite experience within themselves. So that was his revelation. Let us see how he traveled from each chakra and what he found, what were his own problems. And believe me, everyone goes through the problems. Everyone has a past, everyone has a future. So let's see what journey he took. We will start with Muladhara first. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Bend your neck. Rectal muscles up. Contract all the muscles of the body. Push your breath down. Hold your breath. And release. Raise your head. Allow the blood flow to go upwards. The energy goes up. Just be a witness. We'll do it again. Take a deep breath. You release. Feel the heat from the fire and the energy circulating, the heat of the body rising. And relax. Let your breath settle. Take a deep breath. And relax. Mahavir was a Kshatriya prince. He was a warrior. He wanted to fight. He wanted to find out where the problems are. He went within. He did not like the idea that man's fate can be in the hands of another entity that we call God. He didn't believe in fantasies. His path that he chosen was the path of Shraman. Shraman is hard work, austerities, going within, making tough choices, and ultimately succeed. This was his approach. As he went within, he found the whole world within himself. Whole sansar was hidden within him, not just the physical organs, not just your stomach or heart or kidneys and the blood flow and pulse, but also the energy and also the mind, fed by that energy, his ideas, his beliefs, all these things he found there. But first thing he found was that he could be aware of the body. He says, what I can be aware of, how can that be me? He started detaching himself from the body because whatever you can be aware of, you cannot be that. This was the central idea that let him rise above. We'll go to the next chakra, Sahasrara, 4 fingers below the navel. Take a deep breath. Remember to contract the rectal muscles, and the fire is rising. The awareness is also rising to the Sahasrara chakra. Take a deep breath. Release. Don't forget to contract all the muscles of the body. Hold the breath, push it down, and the rectal muscles up. Relax. Let your breath settle. Take a deep breath. And relax. See the energy flow rising towards the Sahasrara chakra. Be a witness of the energy. Be aware of the energy. At Sahasrara, he saw his connectivity. Once you stabilize, you connect with the world. That's what you have come here for, to fulfill your desires, hidden vrittis and vasanas that you had built up in your previous lives. Now we are here to express them and connect with the world, with the false ideas that you can exploit something from the world. Procreation, creativity, expansion of your desires towards the goals that you were here for, whether it's the people, objects, situations, whatever you are running after, this is where your connections get established. And this is where he found the karma theory. Whatever I do, I connect with the world. And these connections somehow linger and make me born again, life after life. These connections are building the karmas. This is where he found that he was connecting with the sansar. We'll go higher. Manipur, between the rib cage. Take a deep breath. Fire is rising to Manipur. This is the chakra where the energy is derived for all your activities in the sansar, digestion, assimilation, and utilization of the energy that is being generated. Take a deep breath. Relax. Watch the blood flow. Be aware. Last one. Release. Fire rising to the Manipur chakra. Keep your focus within your body on all the chakras. Keep your eyes closed. Be aware of everything that's going on within your body. Go higher. Anahat chakra, chakra where the feelings generate love, forgiveness, large-heartedness, emotions, everything takes place over here. But he noticed something wrong with that also, the bondages that connects you with these people. The love expands only to the people you love, not for the others. He found something is wrong even with that. Take a deep breath. Relax. Fire is rising higher. Chest, abdomen, everything is glowing. Fiery red, orange, various colors. Heat is in the body. Again. Relax. As he's going within, he's analyzing all these connections for which he came into this life for, and what is gonna go with him to the next life. He studied all these things. 12 years he spent in jungles, exploring, experimenting with his emotions, bondages, attachments, and what his mind is going through. He studied all these things, and he came out with fascinating findings, which he shared with us all. Take a deep breath. Keep the rectal muscles contracted. Now relax. Last one. Watch the flow, energy rising. the blood flow pumping up. Be aware, remain aware all the time. We go higher. Vishuddha chakra, located in the neck. Take a deep breath. Relax. Fire is rising to the neck, arms, chest, abdomen, everything glowing with heat. At Vishuddha chakra, he realized the sansar is not outside. Sansar is within me. All my desires, all my connections, all my emotions, attachments, and what I would do for these attachments is all hidden within me. All my regrets of the past are within me. All the anxieties of the future are within me. All desires are within me. He found out 4 main enemies that he was fighting within himself. Mad, Moh, Krodh, Maya. These are the 4 kasays that he realized. He realized my enemies are not outside. My enemies are within me. Mad is my ego. I'm considering myself separate than the world, based on the body that I believe is me. But I am aware of this body, and I still believe I am the body. That's an illusion. That's Maya. Maya means it's something that is not there, but you believe in it. I have anger. I have desires. Desires for something I don't have. I'm always running. Why do I have growth? Why do I have anger? Anyone or anything that comes between me and my desires, I burst out in anger. This is all emanating from within me, and I'm watching it. Take a deep breath. All my sufferings are because of me, no one else, and no one can remove it but me. There is no God who is going to come and remove my sufferings. It's my creation, my attachment, my anger, my karmic bondages. Only I have to remove it. He worked hard for 12 years. Take a deep breath. Relax. By going steadily within, he realized that all his problems are within him. And there has to be a key to remove these sufferings, to remove these karmic cycles. It has to be within me. Take a deep breath. Relax. At Vishuddha chakra, the awareness started rising that whatever I am aware of I can get detached from it. What is the solution? Who is aware of the problems? I am the awareness. I have the awareness. This intuition started coming in him, and he focused on that awareness, and he continued on the path of awareness. He went to Agnya Chakra, go higher. Fire is rising to the Agnya Chakra in between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath. Release. Fire is rising. Body is full of heat. Your awareness is fixed within you. Now you are realizing where your mistakes are, and you also realizing where your outlet is. Now you are aware of all your sufferings and the causes of all your suffering and the enemies hidden within. He was Kshatriya. He did not give up. He continued the path of awareness. Take a deep breath. Relax. Remain steady. Watch the flow. With all the disturbances happening within him, he remained steady. He did not let the awareness go anywhere. He remained aware, totally synchronized with the awareness. He started having a full power on his emotions, sufferings, pitfalls, and this steadiness he started having. The steadiness is the signature of the awareness. Infinite consciousness. This is where Sthita Prajna state he called Samatva. Samatva started getting established. Take a deep breath. Relax. Samatva is the state of vitrag. Rag is desires. Vairag is to run away from desires. Vitrag is a state which doesn't go anywhere. Not towards rag, not towards vairag. Remain steady. He started experiencing the samatva, samta. Last one, take a deep breath. He realized samatva is the state I need to be in without running towards the desires, desirable objects, people, situations. Because every time I run, I am creating my karmic bondages. And it is all illusion, it is all Maya. And I consider all that as mine. That is ego, that is mud. And growth, all these are destroying me, making me keep coming back again and again, birth after birth. This has to stop. He rose higher, Sahasrara Chakra. Take a deep breath. And relax. At Sarsar, the whole body is burning, full of heat. It was supposed to die, so it died. It's okay. He connected with the universal consciousness. He connected with the infinite. He called it Atma. He gave Godhood to every single soul. Everyone is entitled to this Godhood. Param Atma. Take a deep breath. He started experiencing the serenity, softness of Atma. He started experiencing the soul, which was free from all the bondages, free from all the karmic cycles, because it was a witness of all the mistakes that he had been doing. Deep breath. Relax. Watch the rise of the energy within you. Take a deep breath. Relax. Body is gone. Atma is revealed. Atma is away from everything. And sitting at the Atma level, he realized Atma is everything. And if I have to remain pure, I have to stay in the divinity of the Atma. From that, he realized, and he gave the 4 important steps for us. The 4 important steps you have to come over. Mad, Moh, Krodh, Maya. That are the causes for your karmic bondages. You release yourself following this path. Remain steady, and you come across the beauty of Atma. Atma is the softest entity that is present within us. And he did not stop there. He found the applications of all these things, and he created this formula. He said, Pehle dhyan, meditation first. Dhyan se mile gnyan. Gnyan is who you are. Now his illusion is gone. His maya about the body and his ownerships, all the people he thought he owned, money he owned, the relationship that he thought was meaningful, he came out of all this illusion. And in him came the Gnan. Gnan is the knowledge of the soul. So he said, Pehle dhyan, dhyan se mile Gnan. Gnan se mile darshan. Darshan, he projected. He said, I cannot know what is going on in other people's body or mind, but whatever I am experiencing within me has to be within them also. So if I need to be respected, if I don't like sufferings, how can I give suffering to others? Non-violence was born out of it. Non-violence was a byproduct of knowing the freedom of Atma. If I want to be free, everybody wants to be free. and violence. He said, I could hurt them, not just physically. Now he had realized that at mind level, there is a lot of suffering. Man, vachan, kaya, not just the body, not just the speech, but even in thoughts. Thoughts are also weapons that can become actions someday. Even at the thought level, I do not want to hurt them. So dhyan se mile gnan, gnan se mile darshan. And darshan is projecting your own self into others. But that leads to charitra. Charitra is how you treat others in day-to-day life, how you live your life. That's what determines your character, your personality among the world. How gentleness you use. Be careful so that you do not hurt any sentient beings. That leads to your charitra. Charitra leads to tap. Tap is now you're redrawing yourself within pratyahar, as per Patanjali. Now you're realizing the futility of your senses. Why? Because senses made you run wild into the sansar. You got the body because you had desires. And only through these senses you could fulfill these desires. And desires led to anger. Desires led to karmic bondages. And desires led to cyclical birth and death, birth and death. So his charitra led to tap. He started withdrawing himself from the senses. He became simple, like a child, innocent, like a child. He gave up clothes because he had no impurities left within himself. He became a pure Atma. And then he reached the moksha. So these are the steps he gave us for us to follow. Real worship is not in the temples. Real worship is within us. The path that he chose, the path he chose to take, and the path he excelled. If we walk along that path, we can reach where he reached. And that will be the ultimate worship. So always remember his message. Dhyan, dhyan se mile gnan. Gnan se samadhi, gnan se darshan. Darshan se charitra. Charitra se tap. And tap se moksha. And he wound up everything. He remained in a highest state of enlightenment. Have a good day. Thank you.